Hey everyone, today we'll be talking about one of my favorite coins in crypto, Phantom. That was the coin that made me the most money in 2021. And guess what? I haven't given up on Phantom yet. So throughout a whole bear market, I've been accumulating this coin quite aggressively. Especially one of my biggest orders were during the uh, early January this year, around the price of 19 cents. So Phantom. Okay, so where do I think Phantom is going for at least the next 3 to 6 months? So one thing to note is that recently, of course, we all know Bitcoin actually committed above the uh, 200-day moving average. So that's a very bullish signal for Bitcoin. And also for altcoins, whenever Bitcoin goes above the 200-day moving average, tests the level. So we are seeing something like, where's my, yeah, brush. Okay, so one surprise from Bitcoin test the 200-day moving average. Yeah, you can start to see really bullish action coming up from altcoins. We haven't reached that stage yet, but I believe it might come soon in the next month or so, right? So, Phantom, okay. For Phantom, where do I think Phantom is going in the next few months? So, there's one interesting pattern that I'm seeing right now in Phantom. So it's actually a sort of a volume based absorption area. So there is a huge amount of shorts and longs that have been sort of accumulating in this area some point around July 2022. Yeah, so this region, there were a lot of volume here. And if you think about it, people who actually long in this area thinking that Phantom would go up beyond 33 cents. Okay, they bought here and the price went to around 40 cents. Now, I doubt that most people were sold there. So I feel that a lot of this volume here are actually trap longs. Okay, so people that long in this region around July 2022, okay, did not take profits. So they rode the price all the way down to around 16 cents this last year, the end of last year. So these people, okay, I feel are what causing they are the people that are causing the current price absorption within the price range of 34 cents to 29 cents, okay, currently happening in this month. So so uh so currently, are we bullish or bearish on this absorption region? Okay, so we have to analyze the exact bars. So what we are seeing here, there are a lot of I would say tailing. So especially the high volume bars, you can notice this particular bar, okay, price open here, okay, drop down to around 30 cents and then close around 32 cents. Now, this is a very sort of a tennis ball like structure that we are seeing in a lot of bars within this absorption area. Okay, so we have one bar here, we have another bar here with this kind of tailing action. Okay, and the volume is like quite decent. For this bar, there's a huge amount of tailing, but the volume is not that decent, so we will not look at that. Okay, so in this bar here, okay, we can see evidence, a slight evidence of selling. So price opened at this price, okay, went down, went up, then closed around the middle of the bar, okay, at relatively high volume. So this is some evidence of selling, and it's true. It actually caused some downtrend movement, okay, which is also supported by this particular bar here. So the price opened here, okay, went up. Someone sold, okay, significantly, which pushed the price all the way down, and it closed at around the bottom 25%. So the volume in this bar was high, much higher than much of the bars that came before it. But the interesting thing is the next bar, which is you know about 40% more volume. Okay, it opened here, went all the way down to around 29.5 cents. okay, and then close around the middle of the bar. And I feel that this bar is quite bullish. Okay, there's a lot of tailing to the downside at an extremely high volume, which is evidence of some kind of buying that's going on within this volume price region. So okay, so there's quite a lot of evidence of buying going on over here. Okay, so here after this particular bar, the volume has more or less dropped off. So I would say maybe this bar is quite interesting. Okay, volume is maybe higher than the past 5 bars and quite significant tailing, and the position of the close is very high on the bar itself. Okay, and that pretty much sealed the deal. So after this bar here, the price just shot all the way up. Okay, following of course the S&P 500, which I'm also very very bullish on. Yeah. So where do I think the price is going to continue? Well, I first of all, I believe that this structure itself is showing a lot of evidence of buying. Okay, so like we have just came across a very bullish impulse that went above the 200-day moving average for Phantom. Okay, so currently we are above the 200-day moving average. Very bullish impulse. So we want to see like evidence of selling, right? And currently I'm not very convinced, by the bears. They're not showing up significantly here. I don't really see them. There's so many chances of them dropping the price even further from this range, right? You have to remember this area is actually a volume price region. So we're talking about this particular region here during July, August 2022. This is a region where there's a lot of I believe trap traders, trap longs that did not take profits here, rode the price all the way down, and they believe that the current pump over this month is probably the end of the bear market rally, right? So I think that's what's happening right now. A lot of trap traders within this region are actually selling. Okay, and the selling is being absorbed by people that are trying to come into the market, right? They are believing that it's going to be the next bull market and things like that. Also, technical traders like us, where we believe that the price is going to continue higher. Okay, mainly because of the moving average and things like that, right? So, in terms of the further price action, so first of all, I can't really say that the price would stay within this range or will break out. But what I can say is that there's going to be a very decent chance that the price would at least retest the moving average. Okay, at least retest the moving average around the price of maybe 26. And if it does that successfully for a few times, I think that's extremely bullish. Okay, extremely bullish. Okay, so now of course, like we don't know, like the price might just shoot all the way up. Okay, and shoot up without even testing it all. Okay, we've seen it many times before. In 2021, during the bull market, there's a lot of instances where the price just shot all the way up without even testing it. Yeah, this time we'll see, right? We'll see, but I'm quite bullish on Phantom. One of my favorite coins in 2021 and this year, right? I believe is not dead yet. So quite a lot of promises coming. Great technology. Okay, so yeah, that's my take for Phantom today. Yeah.